Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Let me see who's here. Hey, Angela. Hey, Tom. You were the first one. Hi, Cree. Let me see. Hey, Ring of Home. Hi, Miranda's World. Hey, Susie. Hi, Rabbit. Hi, Miss Lisa. KK, how are ya? I think I got everybody. Hey, Susie. Hey, Tracy. Um, Let me see who else. Good morning, Plan B TV. Uh, Hold on a second. Give me a minute. Let me just check something out. Okay, just making sure it was that one. Hold on. Jules, I'm sending you a message on your IG real quick. All right, it is. I'm just making sure it was her. Let me get. What happened to her wrench? Let me see. Okay, got it. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? I hope not. Okay. First off, I wanted to say that George, you're an asshole, a total asshole. If anybody was watching Heidi's live yesterday, he used her live that was about Kendra to drag me and Jules and Miss Mickey for no reason, for absolutely no reason. Hey, Celia, how are you? My avatar didn't come back either. Oh, that's why I wasn't sure if it was you. Hi, Freeside. Heidi Black is the one that says the channel name is Heidi Black. So he used it to bash and to say things about Kendra that everybody should be so feel so bad for Kendra because she's got these issues and shit. When in reality, he's the one who talked her into going over to Genevra's place. He put her in that predicament. He took advantage of a person who has mental illness to convince her that that was a good idea for her to get a lifetime restraining order. Then that's what George did. If it wasn't for George, she wouldn't have gone there. And you want to go on Heidi's and cry, oh, ho, ho, ho. We don't have to put up with anybody on the internet talking about us. Her mental health issues, Jen's mental health issues is not my problem. If she can't handle her own issues, then don't come online because nobody has to coddle somebody like that. Nobody has to. We don't have to put up with people talking shit about us. We can respond back. Just like I respond to you, George, when you lied and said that I was pistol whipped when I've never been pistol whipped in my life. And then I said that your father and your father beat your mother. See how it goes? You lie about me, I lie about you. You went on a few days ago and you said that I went to Turkey to meet minors. So I went on my panel on my community tab and said I'm sorry your parents cheated on each other. You see how this happens? And all this while Moral Compass Heidi is sitting in the chat hearing all this that he's saying about me that are lies, and she pretends like she doesn't say it, and she said, "I didn't hear that. I stepped away." The what? 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 I didn't hear anything. Hey, Night Angel. And what does she do? She supports it, and then she supports him going on her panel. Hey, Jane Lee, going on. Hey, Cree, how are you? Going on her panel to spread more lies. Hi, Night Angel. That's what she does. It was supposed to be about Kendra, and he used it as an opportunity to lie about us. You know what, George? You don't care about Kendra. Thanks to your fake friendship, she got a lifetime restraining order against her for going to somebody because she wanted to make good friends and people. She wanted to make you happy. So she filmed it and she said, "Leave us alone. We're never gonna stop." Well, that really helped her out. Where's your lifetime restraining order? You're the one who helped her get it, right? So Kendra gets a lifetime restraining order and you don't get shit. And you get crying, "Oh, poor Kendra." Just because we don't come out here crying like you do or like Kendra does, doesn't mean that you don't affect our mental health. For you to come after, how do you think it felt when your fake ass restraining order that you tried to get on me, send those servers to my job? Why? Because you don't have a job. And like you say, it's only the internet, right? So why would you send them over to the job? Why would you even try to affect my real life? Because it's who you are. You're a fake ass. And every single time you lie about me, I'll make up even more outrageous lies about your family. You're not going to sit there and say that Maria, look, hold on. I'm going to read it to you right now. Hold on. Okay, so I said, "George, I'm sorry that your parents cheated on each other. I can understand why you think everyone cheats. It's not normal, and you should never have witnessed that as a child." Again, I make shit up because he makes shit up. And his reply was this: "Y'all sit in the chat with this deranged lunatic as she calls out the lies while she's lying. The hypocrisy." Yeah, I'm calling out the lies because you're saying that I'm going to Turkey to meet sexually with minors. You also said that I was pistol whipped. You're saying all this shit about my husband for no reason at all. I will make up lies about your whole family, George. And then you can sit up on Heidi's and cry, and Heidi can pretend like she's never heard it before. That's Heidi's way of doing things. She doesn't see or hear anything that someone's. And then she'll be in the chat, and then she says, "I'm not just sitting there. I walk away." Georgie is a freak, will always be a freak. He needs a padded room without Wi-Fi. And all those people sitting in there, and how he lied to the courts to try to get one on me. George is dangerous. Anyone that lies to a judge, I'll say he is dangerous all day, every day. Me too. Good morning, Debbie. All day, every day. He's dangerous. All day, every day. And then to come back, imagine how dangerous he is to come back as Calanova Queen and say that I was sending. Calanova Queen wrote that I was sending messages to her and to her minor child, threatening. I absolutely have never, ever, ever done that. And then I'm like, who is this person? Who is this? And Anne's like, "Send me the screenshots, Calanova Queen. Message me on IG. I want to know everything," to find out that it's this piece of shit George doing this. To find out that George is doing this. You see how they do for a smear campaign? They can't find anything in to complain about and that we're talking about that's not a lie. They want to find us. They want to hate us so badly that they're gonna make up lies about us and pretend like Calanova Queen is a woman with a minor child and she's being harassed. That person who came out of nowhere, never been heard from before. And thank you to the person who was able to find that for me, because I was wondering who. I even looked her up on IG. Who is this person who keeps saying, where does she come from? George, the mental health patient, trying to stir more shit on me. This is what he does. And you saw that, yes, George, you are that. The same person who found Calanova Queen found that account on the same day. Because it's attached to your fucking email, you idiot. That's what happens. But keep believing all his lies. Keep believing. Hey, Leda, keep believing all his lies. Because he never shows proof of anything. Not one time has he shown proof of anything. And don't pretend like Kendra is a victim. Because you did her the worst. You pretended like you were her friend to get her to go to Genevra's house because your hatred for Genevra is bigger than your friendship with Kendra. Instead of a good friend saying, that's not a good idea, you did that. And even if you did it in between 5 or 6 people that you sent it to, one of those people betrayed you. Anybody would have said that. And look where that ended up. George has severe mental illness and is not diagnosed. With all the mental illness in his family, you would think they would get that in check. Obviously, they haven't. He needs a padded room. Yeah. And then Heidi, I never said he wanted to be a woman. I was reading the chat. So when you say things like that, get it straight. Just like I read now, I'm reading the chat. You know, something that others do too. So, what's her name? Rainbow Weirdo. Get it right yourself too. A true friend would have said that was it not a good idea to go to her house. Yeah, because you can tell Kendra has issues. A good friend would have told her, don't do that. Court and George in the streets. Oh my God, Freeside, you're too funny. Heidi just wants to be like the moral compass and she knows a little bit of nothing. She doesn't do her homework before she hits that live. That's what happens. She doesn't do her homework. And then she lets him up there to derail the live when it had nothing to do with me. It was all about Kendra, just like he does on Deadly's. Deadly's is like, we're going to talk about something. It was me. Deadly said, I don't care. You can say it a million times, AKA. I don't care. Um, Rainbow is a troublemaker. Yeah. Um, Deadly will be something and saying something, and George will be in there. Can we talk about Jules now? Can I talk about Jules? You have your own platform. Take care of your own hate somewhere else. You don't need Heidi's platform to talk shit when Heidi went up there to talk about Kendra. She knows George is a liar and she supports it. Hold on, somebody's sending me a message. Hold on. Okay, I see that. She has her nose up so far up her butt. Yeah. Hey, Sophie, how are you? I'll stop by and say hi. Having amazing day. Have an amazing day, everyone. Thank you, Sophie. I appreciate it. When he goes on a platform and talks about others, I think they feel the same way if they don't give their opinion. Yeah, for him to go on and have a whole live and say, I went to Turkey on vacation on 2017. 2017. I didn't even know half of the people, not even 3/4 of the people here. And this son of a bitch is going to be making up lies about me. I guess he's never left Ohio. Hey, Stanley Cup. He's never left Ohio. So if you're leaving, you know, I'm in Miami. So if I'm going to go all the way to Turkey, I'm going to have an affair in Turkey. Are you kidding? For that, you have it in Miami. But he's such a piece of shit that he does that. And the hate that others have, they don't give a shit that he's lying until it's done to you. I don't care about his mental health issues. I don't care about Kendra's mental health issues. I don't care about Jen's mental health issues. If you lie about me, I'm going to lie about you. If you don't like it, then don't do it to others. If you don't like to hear about your mother and your father having an affair, then don't lie about me. Don't lie about me. If you don't like to hear about your father beating up your mother, then don't lie about me. Because I'm not one to stay quiet. You know, the only way you stop or you don't like is when you don't like it being done to you. And Heidi, you can say you're not there. You're there in the chat. You're 100% there. So if I'm the worst person in the world because I respond to his lies and his ridiculous shit, then I'm the worst person in the world. He's the only one that goes real life. And when he says about not going, not taking it out of YouTube, he's the first one that ran to YouTube. Oh, Roadhog. Oh, Jules. Oh, Maria. Oh, this. Oh, that. Like if his life is in any danger. Don't worry. You don't have to leave the basement. Your life was never in danger with anybody. You know what your life is in danger for? You guys have to be careful with somebody who comes online and says, my husband is a doctor. I have foster children, who lies about his whole life. Because right now I can say that if I'm talking to somebody and if I'm talking to Coffee and Coffee says, yeah, I'm married, I have 3 children, I'm happy, I've been married, whatever, I'm gonna believe her. But when he came online and he started saying that, everybody believed he was married to a dentist, he had foster kids. Why all the lies? Because it's what you want out of life, and you're making up the stories, and then that right there is a big red flag. Because I might want, hey, I want to be a princess, I want to be a queen, I want to be a millionaire, but I'm not going to come out here and say it that I am, because it's not, you know what, you're known as a liar. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? As a liar. I don't want to worry. Hey, Kat, how are you? George taught Jen that there's nothing wrong with lying. Yep, that's it. There's nothing wrong. And Jen, you're another one. You deserve, I'm sitting back and watching. You deserve absolutely everything they're doing to you. Absolutely everything. Because you have gotten you've become such a horrible, maybe you always were and I didn't see it. The shit you talk about people. And I hope they keep striking you, because you struck everybody in this community. And the things that you talk about people, the lies that you make up. You want to talk about Brandy? Brandy's daughter is there supporting her. Brandy's son supports her. Yours don't. Then why didn't she? Why is she such a bad person and you're not? She must have done something right, because they're supporting her. Oh, it's okay, Kat. No worries. They aren't going to strike her channel down because they love playing with her. They need to strike it down, period. Hey, Boomer Babe. Maybe that's what she needs, to take a break. It's all become so yeah, just knock it off already. Just knock her out. Give her, let her rebuild, let her do whatever she has to do, but let her take a break. Like, she's gotten so much, she's worse than 2023. Her attitude is worse than 2023. And you know what, Jen? It's not one person, it's everybody telling you that. You know why all these people are attacking you? Because you're attacking them. Because you're talking shit on them. You want to talk about AC and Jamie, yet you tried to get that Vegas Valley guy after me. You gave him information to try to get him to come after me. I've never given Jamie or AC any information on you to go after you. You have. Hey, Jamie, AC, how are you? Hey, all, just stopping by and saying, oh, it does. Take it easy. Thank you, Jolly Rancher. Good morning, Viva. Take care, Jules. I think some mental health is a cover up for every. Yeah, I don't care about their mental health. We're strangers on the internet. We're never going to meet. We're never going to meet. So because Kendra has mental health, or George has mental health, or Jen has mental health, we have to learn to ignore it. We have to go online and hear all the bullshit that they talk about us, and we just have to sit back and ignore it every single day. Every time they wake up feeling all down and everything, they come out here. No, I didn't see Brooks' tab. Oh, God. Hold on. Unpopular opinion, Jules, I'm so glad you're back. Want to know why? Because I'm going to pick apart and scrutinize every single word you say on this platform, as well as continue to highlight all the milk you have spilled over the years. Congratulations to you becoming my new content. It's going to be so much fun. Don't even pay attention to Brooke. Brooke is looking for somebody to go after. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's the stupidest shit I've seen. You can go after everything that has to be said about Jules has been said. There's nothing more. It's so repetitive. It's the same shit. If Jules was doing something like Jen is doing, that every day she gives new content, that would be different. But she's not. So it would be the same shit over again. But you can tell by the numbers, it doesn't even matter anymore. Brooke is just trying to stay irrelevant with the subject. Doing wrong. She has a beef with Jamie. Then she inserts Jules, Maria, and anyone else she can insert. Yep. She said. She said. My beef is with anybody who does lives about me. Who shows her lives, comments on her lives. I don't do that. And then she went right into me. Hey, just saying. She went right into dragging me. She's looking for another Siwa. Yep, she is. I would ignore Brooke. I would totally ignore Brooke. Nobody's gonna care. It's the same thing. The only people gonna be there are Anne, Dreamsicle, um, Sweets and Beyond, Sarah C. Same thing, same people. 11. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. There's nothing she's gonna. There's nothing. Oh, nothing that she found out new about Jules. Absolutely nothing. It's the same shit. Except you'll never get back the time you wasted listening to the same shit over again. Jen, on the other hand, gives you new content all the time. She fucks up every day. Every single day she says something. Why just not go to work and pay bills then make up shit? Yep, exactly. Hey, Stacy's World, how are ya? Did I miss anybody? I hope not. But so Heidi's next time you do a live, you get your information straight first. And I don't care if you go live and drag me. I'm not gonna. I don't really give a shit. You want to talk about Kendra being immature and stuff? You had live after live after live saying that. I know Jules is not even discussing her, saying that you were going to come to Florida and you were going to get off that plane and beat my ass. So don't talk about being immature. Kendra's immature, but so are you. You said the same shit. I've never said that to anybody. You were threatening all the time to come to Florida. And now you let George go up on your panel and lie. And then pretend like, no, he's such a good guy. He never says all that stuff. He actually said that one of the things George did say yesterday was that I said that his father hit his mother before he even said about the that I had been pistol whipped. No, George, you said that first. I have everything in order. When you were going to take me to court, I had all that shit in order, and I still have it in order. You said it, and I repeated what you said. Okay? You're going to make up stories about me. I'm going to make up stories about you. And that's how it goes. You're not a fucking victim. You're a harasser, and you're dangerous. That Brooke has everything, a house, husband, good job, and she's living her best life kind of thing. What about the DV? How that like living a good life? Not, yeah, a house doesn't make you a house, a husband, and the family thing doesn't make you have a good life. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hello, Maria. Florida too. Florida what? Maria, my take on Heidi's life was she really struggled to go along with George. You could tell she could have struggled. Some people told me that, and I understand that. But she put a stop to it and say, hey, hey, don't derail this live. It's about Kendra. If you have a problem with Maria or Miss Mickey or Jules, take it over to your live because I don't want to start any issues now. She didn't do that. She sits in his live as he says Central Florida, that I have she sits in his live as he says that I had gone to Turkey to be with minors, and she doesn't say shit. She supports him by being in his chat. She's supporting all his shit, and then she sits in her live and lets him come up there and say, "Hey, this and this and this about Maria," and Maria's a abuser. Maria bothers me. Maria talks shit on my family, and she doesn't respond by saying, "What about the stuff you say?" Because I don't like Maria, but I sure as know that she didn't go to Turkey for that. She doesn't say nothing. So she's just as guilty as he is. If she was uncomfortable or not, she should have said, nope, not here. Don't do that here. None of it. He used the platform to drag me when it was about Kendra. Because he doesn't like to be called out as Calanova Queen. That's it. He doesn't like that he was caught. It's now a trigger channel and a drag fest. George said, I ride for you and stick up to you. Yep, I sure did. George, has Maria done things? Yep. But so has everyone else. So there's that. Yeah, you're going to lie about me and my family. I'm going to double lie about you and your family. You don't like it. You don't like it when it's done to you, right? Then don't do it to others. And I could give three shits about Kendra's mental health or George's mental health or Jen's mental health. Because George, you obviously can tell you have mental health issues, right? But you go on live and you attack women the way you've been attacking me. You go on live and you harass people in real life the way you tried to harass Jules and myself in real life. Then it's a you problem. I don't have to deal with a stranger doing that shit to me. I'm not gonna stay quiet and say, hey, um, poor guy, he's got mental health issues. Let me just try to ignore him. No, because he doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. And nobody, until you're in my shoes, and somebody says that you tried to have try to go out and meet minors, or that you were pistol whipped when you weren't, until that some asshole from Ohio doesn't come out and say stupid shit like that to you, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Everybody is responsible for their own mental health. Yep. And if you go and attack other people and say things the way George does, and then you cry mental health, that's on you. Your mental health is just that yours. Don't blame it on others. Hit that button and log off if it's a problem for you. Yep. And for someone who says that, um, leave everything on YouTube, you sure as hell didn't leave it on YouTube, George. You sure as hell didn't leave it on YouTube. I know what you've done behind the scenes. Trust me, I know what you've done behind the scenes. And Kendra, I hope you learned your lesson. He was never a friend. Right, for someone to fabricate and twist lie of a person and then expect them to not respond. I agree with you. Yeah, it's not a little lie. It's not like, oh, Maria said this about Jen. It's not something stupid like that. It's a real life lie that he's saying that I went to Turkey to have an affair, or that I got pistol whipped by my husband, or that there was an Ashley, which finally the stupid ass Rainbow admitted that she lied. Rainbow, grow up. I still am blown away that you're a teacher. Go fuck off, William. I blocked him. That she's a teacher with the shit that she lies about. She got caught up in that lie about the Ashley, and she's like, well, no, California. No, well, Orlando, California. My friend of a friend of a friend said that she knew you back in your other life when you were in California. Oh, no, you were in Chicago. Oh, no, it was Florida. I don't know if a friend of a friend knew you. How stupid does that sound? Many people suffer from mental disorders, but in the eyes of the law, they are ordinary people. Yep. I hope OK Apartment, aka Jetty Cooler, gives Kendra your message if she's not here. Yeah, if Kendra, Yeti Cooler, that Jane or Janet account, OK Apartment. How many more accounts are you going to have? Because you're so obvious. It's you. It's like the way you write, the things you write, it's so obvious. Like, really, Kendra, if you really want to get away from this, then stop making these accounts. You can't fake it. You can't fake it. Just go and read OK Apartment on Reddit, and you're going to know immediately that it's Kendra. And Kendra, you have a restraining order against you. That's why I won't do a sock account, because you have a restraining order against you, and OK Apartment is writing about Geneva. You better be careful, because that is really bad, really bad. And it is not worth you writing a few things about Geneva on a sock account when everybody knows that account belongs to you. There's no denying it. Don't risk your freedom for that shit. Every action has a reaction. Get it? Yep. Another party to. Oh, that's nice. Splash Park. So I'll be gone a lot of the day. Oh, I hope you enjoy it, Kat. Pender's the only one on Reddit I can figure out. Thank Kendra. She's the only one that you can really figure out like that. Besides Fit Days, that's George. Lynn's on top of it. What happened? What did Lindsay say? Never seen that before. Sleuth. I don't know what she said. But have fun, Kat. Yep. So Heidi, get pissed off all you want. When you're a hypocrite, I call you a hypocrite because you put your blinders on when George is doing something because you like George. You support George and accept absolutely no, don't call him out on anything. Like he literally called out AC for the other day on platform with Heidi because he said that AC said this and this and this, which I had not heard, but the N word, the F word, all that stuff. Yet he goes on Deadlies as William calls him the F word, the N word, every single word you can think of. High inquiry. Every single word you can think of. And George is like, hey, babe, I love you. How could you? A man is calling you the N word and you're calling him babe or the F word and you're still, I want to get in your pants. You don't respect yourself. So then don't come there on Heidi's with AC and pretend like you care because you're a black man and he said the N word, which I didn't hear him say, but it's not my problem. It's his problem, not mine. And you said you don't respect me for that, but you're going into Deadlies as they're calling you that, and you're flirting with them. You don't even respect yourself. You don't even respect yourself. But of course, Heidi doesn't see that you go into Deadlies, right? I get it. I get it. She's busy. She's busy. She doesn't see that you accept that William calls you those names. I get it. She had something to do and she just wasn't listening. She doesn't listen to Deadly. She doesn't listen to Maria. She doesn't listen to Jules. She doesn't listen to anybody, but she knows a little bit of everything, right? So the only person that she listens to is George. And George says these horrible things. And that's okay. Because he's a good person, right? Hypocrite. I'm telling you, Tom. Unbelievable. Oh, I didn't hear it. Just because I come in and say hi, that doesn't mean I'm there all the time. No, but if you go listen to when George is saying the horrible things, guess who's right there in the chat saying hi to people? So if you're in the chat saying hi to people, you're hearing what this monster is doing to others because he's a monster. Because you don't make up lies like that. George, how would you like me to do a whole ass live on your mother with 5 men surrounding her and her dressed as a Muslim woman and saying that she's a mistress? You want me to do that to you? Then don't do it to others. You doxed everybody. You doxed people's family. You want to talk about horrible people. You've doxed people's family. You've doxed Genevra's niece. You doxed my family. So shut up about Maria being the horrible person. I'm the one who responds. Hey, Sandra, how are you? No, I'm not doing it. I'm just saying, how does it feel? How would he like it? I'm not going to do that, Viva. I'm just saying that how would he like it to show up and put his mom in a picture just like he did to me? You don't see me doing that, but he sure is happy as hell to do all those things, those nastiest ass shit. And Heidi sure is happy as hell to support him. I'm saying horrible Maria when the one who's the horrible person is him. Here's the only difference. Does it bother me? Yes. The only difference is that I don't come on here crying mental health or crying tears, but he doesn't know how that affects you in real life. He doesn't know that that upsets you to see shit like that. So then fuck you with being bad, with oh, thinking about mental health and don't letting it affect Kendra or his mental health or Jen's mental health. You all are horrible people and do it to others and expect people to accept it. That's what you expect, people to accept it because you have mental health issues. I'm sick of it. We don't come on here to be attacked by people and then have an excuse about their mental health so that they can't be respond. Respond back to everybody. I've never talked to Roadhog and told him go after Jen, go after George. None of that. None of it. But I do sit back and enjoy when it happens. And you know why it happens? Because Roadhog is watching everything. And he's bashed me. And you know what I do? I don't talk back. I don't respond to him because he doesn't put a whole live with my picture on it and say, hey, she said horrible things about me. She's done this and that because I don't. So if I'm listening to his live and he says something bad about me, I don't care. I say, that's it. Whatever. But he does watch like everybody else. So why can't he have an opinion? She didn't call him a terrorist. She says that he looks like the guys from 9/11. His mother was from Syria. He looks like Arabic. He's Arabic. So what? She apologized. And I forgave her. And what? You said it. I forgave her. No problem, iced coffee. Thank you. I'm so sick of hearing the word mental health from these idiots. Me too. I'm sick of it. I don't care about their mental health. They're affecting us. The only difference is that we don't come on here crying and pretending like, oh no, it's us. They're such bullies. You're the bully. You're bullying people. And then you can go on highs and cry whatever you want. You're still a bully. I don't care about your tears. You don't care about anybody else's tears, what you're doing to other people, what you're doing to Jules. You dug on Jules forever. Forever. You didn't care about her mental health. You dragged the shit out of Jules. You did horrible things. You called Jules' father. I'm saying it to the day I die because I know what I saw. Just like everybody else. Napa saw what you did. Napa said you said it too. She was a mod. She wasn't going to lie for you. So don't tell me about people's mental health when you do even 100 times worse. Call a 94, 93-year-old man just because you want to complain about his daughter. The fuck is wrong with you? Can you imagine? Heidi never said shit about that. There were so many people that have said he said it. He did do it. He said it. I'll say it again. The only reason I didn't record it was because I was driving. If I had the opportunity to have recorded it, but you're such a wimp that you deleted it. I bet you didn't even hide it. You deleted it because you don't stand by your words. But so many people came forward and said they heard it, and people from everywhere heard it. At the time, I wasn't even talking to Napa. And she said, yes, and I can't support him anymore because this is bullshit to contact somebody's 93-year-old father to do something like that. Crying for Kendra's mental health but gassing her up for months is crazy. He encouraged her behavior. He sure did. He encouraged her behavior. We got you, Kendra. We got you. Hey, pretty bird. She even says it on the video. Leave us alone. We're here. We're not going away. All this shit. We. There was only one person on that video. All the we's were hiding. Only one person got an RO. It wasn't George. It says Kendra's name on it, not George, right? So, Kendra, I hope you learn from that. When they tell you to do something, say, do it yourself. Napa says whatever she thinks people want to hear is a given space. Napa's not going to be doing her a favor if she tries to help Jen out. The only way to help Jen out is to force her off for a while and to get some type of help. I don't know. She was dragging Brandy yet last night in Deadly's panel, and it was horrible. Hey, let's not insensitive. I say the same exact thing, not my problem. Imagine if you were to worry about everybody's mental health. So somebody comes and hits you out in the street, you're doing groceries, and somebody comes and hits you, and they're like, I just had a bad day. I'm sorry I hit you. I have mental health issues. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. The black eye will heal. No worries. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? I'm sick of these people that you have to, they're like, oh, our mental health is affected. If it's affected, then take a break. Get offline. Stop bothering people. How many times have I told Jen, just don't talk about me? I don't play your lives. I can't stand you. You're such a horrible human being. I can't stand you. The only time I talk about it, if she really triggers me and I have to and I want to reply because like George said, hey, she went to meet minors in Turkey. Yeah, I'm gonna reply to that lie. So Jen continues to lie. So then I reply to her, and then she can cry victim. She can cry victim. That's what she does. Hey, Gigi. But some of those lies are horrible and you just can't ignore. So by her getting forced offline, maybe she can get the mental health help she deserves. Because really, the people who are suffering are people who don't even know her. I don't know her. I don't want to know her. Why is she talking shit on me? Why is she talking about my family? Yeah, Jen, I will put everybody up there. Yeah, exactly. I will put everybody up there on my um post. If you keep harassing me, I've told you a million times. I don't want to talk about you. Don't talk about me. You cannot stop. Jules was gone for how long? And she doubled down. And she doubled down. Why? Because she wants people to attack her so she can cry victim. Because she has absolutely nothing to talk about. But take care, readers. She has nothing to talk about. So she does this to play victim. Jen, I saw that thing on ACs where you're doing a counter strike. Why are you signing Jen Bailey and not Jen Brady? Why? Why are you using Bailey? Aren't you married? Isn't Brady your new legal name? Or is that just another live? Because I saw that live in 2023 or 2024, I think. Maybe I have to look it up, where she says that she was married. So when were you married? 2023, 2024, 2026? I don't know. Or 2025? Which one? George is a crack baby. Sorry, but it's true. His mom was a crackhead. Ask him. Are you serious? Jen is not married. No, she's not married. She's definitely not married. Stop. Yeah, she's all crying because AC struck her. Yeah, she's all smirky when she strikes everybody else, right? So she said she hid all her videos because she's gonna strike everybody down. Yeah, that's a good way of getting people to go after you more, Jen. A really good way to go after you because you keep striking people for no reason at all. Because oh, she couldn't give up the rock. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know anything. Yeah, because I'm such a bad searcher that I know nothing about his family. I don't give a shit about his family. I could care less. We shouldn't have to put up with his abuse online because he has issues. Shouldn't have to put up with it at all. And like I said in my last life, he hates women. He hates women. He only attacks women. Sweets. Who's that? How about you mind your own business? You don't know what you're talking. Who's Sweets? I didn't see a Sweets. Who are you talking to, Sophie? No, I don't know who that is. I don't see anybody with that name. Does anybody else see it? Maybe that person has me blocked. Wait, I'm gonna go find out what they said. Did anybody see that person that Sophie tagged? I don't see it. I don't either. Okay, so it's nobody. I don't. Sophie, tell me who that is if you want to send me a message on IG or here. I don't care. Nobody sees it, right? I don't see it either. Okay, okay. I thought it was me. I thought it was me. Let me see if she sends me a message real quick. No. All right, let's continue. So when you see a post, and the reason I don't post George a post like he does to me when he is because some of those posts are so nasty that I don't want to bring attention to it. So if you see me writing something about George, immediately go to his community tab and you'll see why I'm responding to him. He hates me too. I'm telling you, I've never met somebody like him, and I would never want to meet somebody like that. The name was Wheezy. And when you were talking about George, that account made it about Sophie. What? Did and you see it that account there, ambulance girl? Do you see that account here? No worries, Sophie. I don't see any account here talking about Sophie. Am I losing my mind here? Let me see. Let me look up real quick. Hi, Angela. How are you? No, I don't see anything. I don't see it anymore. They may have blocked us all. Okay, hold on a second. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go sign in real quick with my alt account so I can look into it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna scroll up real quick. Let me look. Or maybe they deleted it because I don't see it with the alt account either. No, I don't see anything. They could have deleted it. Oh well. Damn it. Stop talking about other people. This is the same shit they did to Heidi. Sophie's not talking about anybody. Why are you talking about Sophie? Hey, Reagan, how are ya? Let me see who's up. My bean is bigger than yours. Who's that? You don't see him either. All right, don't worry. I don't see the other account. Probably deleted it. Goodness gracious. What did they what did they say? I'll have to go back and listen. Yeah, me and Sophie are in a good place. And don't come here saying shit about Sophie. That's one thing you're not gonna do. Okay, hold on. They sent me a picture. Hold on a second. Oh, okay, okay. Now, thank you. Oh, okay. That account was saying you forgave somebody about. I read that one about calling your husband a terrorist. No, she didn't. She actually kept saying she didn't say that. And I was saying, no, you did. You did say it. She didn't say that. She said that he looked like, and his family, his mother was from Syria. He does look Arabic. So what? And I forgave her for it. And I said a whole bunch of shit about her. I said a whole bunch of shit about Sophie too. So it's my choice to forgive her. And that's the end of it. I did a lot of shit back in the day too. And what? She's not saying it anymore. We're getting along fine. And she's not going back and forth with me, right? So it's my choice. And trust me, I did a lot to her too. So I don't appreciate that. Now I know it was that account. Thank you, ambulance girl. I just got the screenshot. Max. Oh, Max is so cute. So please, if you guys are in George, the same shit he does to me, because I used to be in there, and this he did to Sophie, he did to me, he did to quite a few of the people that were there. He drags you, and he drags subs, because he did it to Mia's mom. He did it to a whole bunch to Snurk. He did it to quite a few. I'm fine with Maria now as well, and we don't start shit each other because it won't work. Right. So don't start shit so it doesn't work. Once it's done, it's done. It's my choice to forgive. And I don't hold anything against from the past against anybody that I talk to now. At all. Nothing. Zilch. So you can take that somewhere else, wherever you want to take it. And I'll drag them again too. Hold on. Let me decline the call that's coming in. I sure have. The ones who drag me, like Rainbow, saying that Carlos was having an affair with somebody called Ashley. I'll drag her every single day, every time she mentions it. Because you know what? We're human beings. And those subs are adults too. And when you say something like that, you do, but Snurk wasn't saying shit about George. Mia's mommy wasn't saying shit about George. No. I, again, I said Mia's mommy, Snurk, weren't bothering him. Ambulance girl never mentioned Sophie's name. I was pointing out Maria's analogy between Carlos and George. What do you mean ambulance girl never mentioned? No, but but obviously everybody knows what you were talking about. And it's a totally different thing. Totally different thing. And I forgave Sophie, and that was it. George, it's the same shit every time. Every day it gets worse. Every single time it gets worse. And that's not even half the shit. He goes real life, and he does real life stuff, which I can't say at the moment. But I will be able to say. And George, every fucking thing that you've done, everything is documented. Every single thing. So if you want to play victim, you're going to play victim somewhere else. Because when he told Heidi yesterday that I talked about his parents first, that's bullshit. Because one thing you learned when you go through court and all this shit is that you write everything down with date, time, and everything. So you can find it easily. Mention my name. I sent the SS to Maria. But it's not derail the live, please. Oh no, Sophie, I don't care. You can derail whatever you want. That's not derailing it. You can that's not derailing it. Hold on. I'm not good with Maria, so you all can drag her. So you're too funny. You are too funny. You did mention my name. Hey, Stephen C., how are you? Just saying, I'm going to dox you. Your first name is Just and your last name is Saying. Hold on, I kept getting a message. So everybody sitting in George's chat, pretending like that's normal, you really better look in the mirror, because if it's happening to me, it can happen to you, because it's that easily he gets triggered. Hey, don't call her fucking names. Get the hell out of here. How dare you, Maria? I'm not cool with you calling her that name. Can you tell me what I missed? I ended around. Oh, you missed. Didn't I hear? Didn't Jen go live like at 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning? Someone said, get rid of the. She went live for a few minutes, and then I think Napa told her that somebody was striking her. That's what I heard. But who was striking her? She was trying to test to see if she could still go live. So since she can't go live, or she's afraid to go live, she's gonna use Deadly's channel now until she can fight those strikes. Just first name is Molly. Last name is Remo. Duh. She's such a smart ass. She is such a smart ass. And you know, one that I love here is Susie Bachata. And I'm not doxing her. She uses her full name. We we um we don't agree on everything, and we just talk it all out. And without being disrespectful, I've never blocked her, because she's never disrespectful. Just doesn't agree. I had to leave you, so Miss you told her. Oh, double agents. I can't keep up. Who's double agents? The first message they see, ambulance girl house Camden. Who's a double agent? Who is sniping? That's why even if you're in Discord, be careful what you say, because hey, catnappers, there's nothing private in Discord. Like, if you don't want people to know, don't say it. Don't say it, because there's people taking screenshots and sending it to Jen, and it triggers her. Jen, nobody's gonna stop while you don't stop. Hey, Rena's Maker, how are ya? Thank you. Nobody's gonna stop. Nobody's gonna let you talk bad about them. The shit you said about Brandy yesterday, you're gonna get so dragged for that. So dragged for that. You just hate that she's a better mother than you were. And that's not cool to do what you did to her. Hey, JJ, it's not cool what you did to her. And she deserves to get dragged. And then you talk about AC and Jamie, but you have Vegas Valley, who has a long criminal record, and you gave them information. Are you kidding? Nobody's talking, nobody's telling, and they're not saying they're going real life on you. You were trying to give information for Vegas Valley to go real life. AC and Jamie keep it on YouTube. That's it. And what is it with you're always saying, oh, but you're bigger than me. They're bigger than me, and they're gonna hurt me. Are we in middle school or elementary school where you're afraid that the bigger guy is gonna hit you? Hey, Lisa Marie. Nobody's going after you, Jen. Absolutely nobody. They're just playing your words back. But rhymes with hey, hey. Oh no, trouble is here. I won't say who, but the name rhymes with hey, hey. I wonder who that could be. You're too funny. Hey, hey. Hey, hey is here. Now we're going to call her Hey, hey. JJ, go get her. Go get her. It's just saying talking shit. So please, nobody help Jen out. Let her take care of her own issues. She wants to come online and pretend like she's a victim. Then let her figure it out herself. You know, you when the person who helps her out, think about when she goes after people and strikes them for fake striking them for 3 or 4 or 5, 6 times. How about that? Don't you think how that person has to feel having to try to reverse everything? Yet you want to try to help Jen, who does all this shit to people. Like the shit that was coming out of her mouth, and there was people in Jedley's chat telling her off, telling her horrible things. She enjoys it. She enjoys people talking bad about her. She truly enjoys it. And I think this is the reason she does this is because it keeps her relevant. I think she wants people to talk about her. I think she compares herself to other content creators that have larger platforms, which it's not true. But in her mind, that's what she thinks, that she's so important. But it's hard when she lies about you. Mark say from being love bombed. What's that woman saying now? I'm sure it's something I would laugh at myself. Saying cracks me up. She says that somebody entered the room, and she's not going to say the name, but it rhymes with hey hey. It's so funny. She's hilarious. So I'm like, we're changing her name to hey hey. She has a chat full of trolls. She's fine with it. They say the worst things in KK in Deadly's chat. They're telling her the worst things. You know, that she's a horrible person, that she's this and that. Well, I mean, it's true, and she's fine with it. She loves the attention. She loves the attention. She loves to be a victim. Loves to. I mean, and there's so much you can ignore. But yesterday, I felt so bad for Brandy. Jen, you're never going to be as good of a mother as Brandy. Not ever, ever. Even with the mistakes that she made, never, 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 never in a million years. And you said something about the other day that really bothered me was KK should buy her own children's school supplies. Jen, you've never bought school supplies. It was always Vince. Vince did everything for your kids. You didn't do anything. So how are you criticizing Brandy or KK or anybody? I don't understand how. Vince did everything for her. Does anybody here believe she was a soccer mom? I thought she wanted to sleep with the soccer dads, the kids' dads. That's what she meant, not that she was a soccer mom. Because believe me, if she's this, she said it the other day, she's exactly the same way. What you see is what you get in real life. So you can imagine her going to the field trying to flirt with a married man. She'd be in the middle of the field going, monkey, monkey, get it? Anybody get it? You guys want to come talk to me? Monkey? And nobody would come because they all know her. She's got a reputation in Ohio to run with. And Jen, those pictures that I posted of your mouth blisters, those you gave me. I didn't get them from anyone else. You sent it to me. You sent it to me. Open, and that shit cracked me up from the moment you sent it to me. Trust me, if I have a blister in my mouth, I'm not taking a picture and sending it to you. Like, what the hell? TMI. Why are you sending those pictures out? They weren't posted anywhere. You send it to me. I'm not a fucking doctor. Don't send me blister things and then send me your stupid, ugly Christmas tree and tell me if you like it. Why, if you're bashing me, are you going to randomly send me your Christmas tree? Like, I'm supposed to say, oh, okay. Oh, I know. Don't talk about my family. Oh, yeah. Nice Christmas tree. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with her. Like she said yesterday, she wants. I'll be sending pictures. Balls to someone. I'm she said the other day. What was it that she said? Hold on, it was so funny. Now I lost with them. You guys cracked me up. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Oh, let me get this message real quick. Oh, hold on. I'm striking George because he's not behind and he's sniping me. Give me a second. Let me just go strike him. See if I can get this motherfucker down. Keep talking about yourself, amongst yourself. I'm just gonna copy link. Hold on, guys. Let me see how I. Okay, I can see it. The comments. Hold on. All right, I put it in there. Let's see if it goes through. Video request. Give me a second. I'm going to take out the trash, but I'm missing. Okay, I'm done. I just put it through and wait. It probably won't hit immediately, but hopefully it'll get it knocked down after. Because I'm telling you, this guy, here you go. Now I'm back. He's an asshole. He has nothing to except talk about shit about women. George, you're not the new queen, like you said once on your post. You said you're a queen. You're not a queen, honey. And you never will be. Leave women alone. For some reason, you're obsessed with women. I think it's jealousy. You've got to learn to leave people alone. You know, you put that picture up and I'm making one of your mom. I don't care if people get upset. I'm going to replace my picture with your mom's picture on it. See how that makes you feel. Because nobody else is doing that except you, George. You're the fucking abuser. But then here's Heidi. Oh, George. Hey, grumpy drunk, how are you? George doesn't do anything. These women abuse George. George doesn't do anything. Hey, Kalinova Queen. How's that minor child of yours? How are those text messages? Did you send them to Anne? Did you send Anne your text messages of how you and your minor child were getting abused? You see why I tell you this man is dangerous? He makes up lies. And I would never have known it if somebody wasn't nice enough to go do the homework and message me and say, "Look, I figured out who it was and here's your proof." Can't get better than that. So anybody who says that George isn't dangerous, you have no idea. Was eating lunch. Oh, it's already lunchtime there. You have no idea how dangerous he is. Somebody who tries to do things to ruin your reputation or go real life on you, it's not just YouTube. This guy is going real life. And then he wants to sit on Heidi's and cry. Your tears crack me up, George, because I don't care about your tears like you don't care about ours. You want to keep harassing people. Then you're going to get 10 times back. So from now on, anybody who makes up these crazy ass, now that we have the experience, anybody who makes up these crazy ass lies, if you see a new account coming in talking like that, it's George. Because that account came in and the first thing Ann did was like, somebody send me, can you send me screenshots? Find me on IG. Hurry, 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 run. Send me, I want to see Maria threatening you and your child, please. Because she thought it was real. Anyone believing George or thinking anything he says is sincere is wild to me. It is. She thought it was real. So she's like, Calanova Queen, can you message me on IG, please? Can you send me everything? Not to show proof because she wants to be, fair because she hasn't been fair in over a year. She just wants to drag me, thinking that it was real. And of course, Calanova Queen never messaged her because George can't get away with that. But then he was on Cooch's chat telling everybody how he's being harassed and everything as Calanova Queen and her minor child, and she's gonna have to get off the internet because it's getting so dangerous for her. In the meantime, everybody in Cooch's chat is like, "Oh my God, Calanova Queen, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're going through that, Calanova Queen. Yeah, it's horrible. Goodness, she's a horrible person. I'm so sorry." And it's George lying to everybody. Of course, he was going to deactivate because he couldn't find any. He didn't have any proof to what he was saying, lying about. But it's okay, Heidi. Keep defending shit like that. Keep defending shit like that because you don't see it with you have your eyes closed and you don't see shit, right? Yep. Figures it's Cooch related. Yeah, they were there. I'm so sorry, Calanova Queen. Praying for you and your child. Praying for you. And this asshole is lying and never intended on sending any screenshots because it was just a lie to try to ruin my reputation, try to make if I'm still harassing or doing shit to him, like I was doing anything to him at all. Calanova Queen is not a woman. But he wanted to pretend like if I was still harassing her. And that came out of nowhere. And that was one of his old accounts. It was like 11 years old. So that tells you that this man has a list of old accounts that he uses. Because you normally, when you see an account harassing, you look at it and look at the date and say, oh, this is a month old or whatever. He has old accounts. Calanova Queen was an old account. So he has quite a few that the one I have posted there, that's a Glenwood. He's pretending to be a Glenwood account. That's George. Use the same email. And he wants to pretend like it's not his. He's not very bright. The only thing is that he is very abusive. Very abusive. So, George, I don't care about your mental health illness. I'm not, I don't know you. You don't know me. And I want nothing to do with you. Keep talking, keep making up lies about me and my family, and I'll make up twice the lies about you and yours. It's not cool to lie on people like you did on Carlos or anything at all, period. Or on me going to Turkey for that. So you keep lying and I'm going to keep responding to you. And my lies are going to get like a novel. You're going to get, your mom and dad are going to be all over the place. So how about you shut up and keep your shit to yourself unless you want to continue. And then you can continue going up to Heidi's panel and crying victim. You just don't like people to respond to you. You want to be able to attack women and they stay quiet. And that's not happening. Nobody has to put up with your abuse. Absolutely nobody. They say the puzzle goes for the age range, so I might be in trouble. Well, you guys have a good day. I'm gonna get ready to go out. Um, George, go fuck off. You, your family, and everybody else that likes George. Until it happens to you, keep supporting him. Trust me, it'll happen to you. Don't play with people like have mental health issues like that. They'll come after you even harder. And they'll run and blame it on the mental health. And I don't care about your laugh. In fact, I'm gonna clip your laugh. You're crying yesterday. I'm gonna clip your crying. That'll be a good clip. Have a good day, everybody. That's wild to me. Is anyone thinking some stranger on the internet mental health is somehow my responsibility? If you don't care enough to safeguard your own mental health, why should I? Yeah, I don't care. I'm not. I'm not. It's not my problem. You could tell me that George is in the hospital, and I wouldn't care. I don't want anybody to pass away or anything, but it's not my problem. I'm not praying on them. I'm not using my rosary and praying on them or something, but I'm not going to do anything about it. You know, I'm not going to come out here and say, "Oh yeah, yeah, I hope he gets worse." No, but it's just another stranger, and it happens every day. People go into the hospital every single day. That doesn't mean you stop your day and you can't function because somebody that you don't know is in the hospital. Your life continues. But George, you make it worse for everybody. Have a good day, everybody.